Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning and welcome to the show. Happy Flex Friday, everybody. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. I hope you all had a fantastic rest of your Thursday. Good morning. I need to turn this music down. It's very loud. My goodness. Good morning, Ox, Nerden, Papademos, Mac, Twigs, Ayumu, Mikey, Aaron, Zelda. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Whoa. How is everybody doing today? Happy Friday. It is Friday, and it means it's Flex Friday. Psych. That was wife mode. Drop some. The Tuglets are at school for now. Let's see. It's Friday the 13th, and what better way to ring in Friday the 13th than to play Dream Daddy? A literal nightmare. Yeah, it's probably the last day of school for a while. They're having a board meeting at 10 a.m. today. The state has informed all schools that they're going to have a conference call at 2 o'clock. So my guess is that's going to be no school for quite a while. So, yeah. It's going to be a thing. So, yeah. How you doing today, Psych? You always get it, Mikey. Please. So that's going to be fun. Ray, how you doing? It's AC. Oh yeah, the Animal Crossing Switch is out today, right? I heard a lot of people are got informed that it's ready for pickup, and then got there and they didn't have them. So yeah, Jojo, happy Friday, buddy. Wondering if that'll happen around here too. Public schools are still open and colleges are on semi-lockdown. While in-person classes are canceled. They sent out a welfare. What's up, buddy? We advise all public gatherings of more than 100 people to cancel. This does not include schools. Yeah, so basically, our school district sent out an email yesterday gauging everyone's internet connectivity to do remote learning for a while. So that might happen. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out today. Basically, they said they're gonna talk today about whether or not they're gonna have school on Monday. So, yeah. Apparently, it's very busy at your store right now. Be happy you're home, Mikey. My brother said even one of the less busy grocery stores near him was jam-packed, and they were almost out of, like, bread and stuff. Yeah, so the 3,000 gross kids, you forgot gross in that site. Yeah. All massed together in the same building are totally safer than public gatherings, yeah. You should really get some groceries. That would probably be a plan, Welfare Bear. That would, you know, you might want to do that. Probably a good idea. So, we've made it to the end of the week, everybody. Mama, how you doing? You're there tomorrow until 1 and then off till Tuesday? Oof. That's gonna be fun, Mikey. So, this theme music. Yeah. You can't work from home unless the library and college gets shut down. Okay. Find the 24-hour store and go at an insane hour while they're stocking. Yeah. They had to close for a few hours overnight to restock? That's crazy. Bartholomew, happy Friday. You're in OKC. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, Ox. I mean, if you're under 80 years old and not immunocompromised, you'll just get sick. Like, take care of yourself. Under 65. Just take care of yourself. Treat it like the flu, and you'll be fine. But, you know, don't spread it to old people. That's really the biggest concern. Not bad. Headachy and tired. I'm exhausted. People are hoarding so much food. There's a shortage in stores, even though there's far from a shortage in the country, because people are dumb. Yeah. Your mom has a transplant, so you can't see her for a while. That's a good plan, Ox, because she has to be on immunosuppressants for that, right? So definitely don't. Make sure she stays inside. People are hoarding groceries in Sweden, too. It's insane. This is like the start of a movie, right? Let's just all go down the pub, have a pint, and wait for this whole thing to blow over. It's a team effort, yeah. Dad has diabetes, cancer, leukemia. Ooh, yeah. Don't, yeah. You just moved a box from under a table and found some old, dried cat vomit. Nice. Good morning, Zelda. Your work trip was officially canceled today? Nice. To the Winchester. I think it's called World War Z, right? Let's just stay at home, have a pint, and wait for it all to blow over, exactly. Can you come up and we'll go to the little place down the street? Yeah, Mikey. Let's go. It's nothing but old people there, so it'll be fine. The year started off joking about World War III happening, and now we're at the beginning of World War Z. Yeah, it's like you're not far off there. I mean, we were joking yesterday. Everybody was like, 2019 was so bad. 2020, we're gonna hit it right. It's gonna be a great year. Big changes. Nope. Just still the same. Boofs! What's up, buddy? I saw that, Zelda. I saw that. Nintendo needs to release Animal Crossing early. That'll keep everyone at home. Yep. Well, Neo 2 just came out, right? Yesterday? What else something else just came out. And then someone had to see what pangolin tastes like. Somebody was eating Fari. Oh yeah, and Borderlands 3 is out on Steam today, so there you go. Any video games that are close to being finished should just rush to release right now. Yeah, 100%. Hash it out. Long live the homebody. Yeah, everybody's like, stay at home, don't go out, don't go to social gatherings and things, and I'm just like, so... Situation normal, just keep doing what I do every day. Great. Can do. New Path of Exile League. Maybe it's a good time to jump into that. Cave, why are you throwing your points away? My goodness. Gotta keep the streak going. Big Spugs as you go. Ninja, published author, Ninja Queen. So I'm debating. Mac, do they have a date on PoE 2.0? Trap, throwing your points away too. All of you, just tossing them to the wind. Tossing them to the wind. You'll regret it at some point. At some point, you'll be like, man, I really want to see Tug play this game. I wish I had points to spend on Flex Friday. Speaking of, Nerdin spent her points on Flex Friday to make me play this monstrosity. So here we are. Start modifying your emotes. Yeah, there's a great bandana one. You're still in bed, Ninja. That sounds amazing. If you save up twice the points for story time, can you pick one longer story? Sure. Why not? You save up those 400,000 points. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge. No date yet. They're doing beta this year. Okay. So for sure not this year. Right. It's a blast. Just drink tea. It's a lot of reading. Okay. Hey, Score. Happy Friday. If you had enough, I'd say keep playing Stardew. Yeah. Well, you gotta save them up then, Trap. There you go. Dream Daddy is full of dad puns. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of hydration today. Lots of talking. That's good. It looks like the sore throat's gonna be great today. Zelda, it looks... If you put the hat on Tug Old, it looks like... like I'm taking the hat off. Like, top of the morning. Rack-a-lot, how you doing? Happy Friday. I'm sure Keith Venture will love to meet your character. Normal people, how you doing? Happy Friday. If I didn't say hi to you, I apologize. You're still in the top. What are you doing? Just the music is making your morning better? It is some music. It's not, I won't say it's good, but it's some music. There's music in this game. It's very upbeat. It's making me very concerned for what I'm getting into. I regret everything. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just like 6K, say you have a long time to even reach 100K. It's like 3 months, I think, Trap. 2 or 3 months it takes to save up. Because you're not part of the cult, just play Stardew. You can get a Switch, play Stardew, and you can do that in the tub too. There you go. So Dream Daddy today. Next week, I have no idea what to expect next week. So there's a very real possibility that my kids will be home for the foreseeable future. So I don't know how we're gonna process that. We'll figure it out as we go. But planning on Stardew for most of the next week, and then we have the horror stream on the 26th and the 27th. Be playing Amnesia Dark Descent on Thursday the 26th and Friday the 27th. So those are coming up. A Tuglet Smash Brothers stream. Well, you're gonna spend the day with the boy. Ooh, Ninja. Ooh. Want to see them wreck me? They destroy me at Smash, to be fair. Tuglet co-op gaming streams. They bounce around too much. They change games like every 10 minutes. Trap, stop throwing your points away. They bounce around from game to game to game. Lala, happy Friday. You want to know who wrote the lyrics for this theme song? This game was made by Game Grumps, wasn't it? So there you go. I'm sure a quick Google will get you there. To Google. A Pokemon stream? All we have is Let's Go Eevee. We'll figure it out. You're gonna cross-stitch while Dream Daddy is happening? That's a combination of events there, Zelda. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on next week. The plan is for Stardew all week, pretty much, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. We'll figure out what the schedule is gonna be as I figure out what's going on with the Tuglets and school and all that stuff. So I should know by this afternoon. The kids will probably know when they get off the bus, but we'll figure out what's going on with that going into next week. If they're going to be off for multiple weeks, like, there is somewhat of an expectation that they're going to be off until, like, the end of the first week of April, which is 3 full weeks. That may end up being an issue, but we'll see. We won't know until we know. Yeah, all Ohio schools have shut down till April. Yeah, that is our expectation, Psych, is that they're going to do at least 3 weeks, and then the second week in April is their spring break. So I don't know if they're going to move their spring break up and then bring them back, or just do 4 weeks off and roll right into spring break. I don't know. An early riser today. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. You're making a little gift for your friend that says, please don't summon demons in the bathroom. Nice. This music is getting to me. Drongo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. School districts nearby me that had a couple confirmed cases of COVID. Oh. Happy Friday, Drongo. Good to see you. Welcome in. Dream. It's terrible. It's awful. Who wrote this? I'm not looking forward to this song, this game, this anything about what is happening right now. Get in my creepy van telling us about closed schools. Welcome to the stream. The school closures seem to be nationwide. Your kiddos in Colorado don't go back until April as well. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. The state is having a conference call or something with school superintendents at 2 o'clock. So my guess is, yeah. Making this seem worse than actual horror game streams. I mean, this is my horror. So it's a band called Baths. There you go. The waffling today. I'm not waffling. It has barely been 20 minutes, Nerden. How dare you? I have waffled for so much longer than this. Yeah, Trap. That's a thing. Did someone say waffles? I'm starting to bob my head. Get rid of the music before it's too late. Mulrick, what's up, buddy? Happy Friday to you. Someone say waffles? Compare this to Amnesia at the end of the month and see which was worth? Not a bad... What are you doing, Zelda? Zelda, please. How dare. Cave, Drongo, Limer, Straubs, and Twinkie Talks, enjoy your emotes. Welcome to the crew. Make sure to use those finger guns. Thank you so much, Zelda. I really appreciate it. Speaking of Zelda's generosity, we're going to be giving away a copy of Dream Daddy today. So, usual process. If you have interest, ignore where it says Mass Effect Trilogy, because I didn't update that. If you do ! Game, and then you can buy up to 100 tickets. They are 10 gold each. So you can buy those. And we'll draw that in a couple hours. So. Speaking of Zelda spending money to deal with their emotional problems. Woke up, read the news, immediately got angry over something Mussolini said. Did you wake up in the 1940s? I never know with you, Mulrick. It could go either way. So, yeah. We're going to give away a copy of Dream Daddy today. So if you have any interest in that, you can do ! Game, space, and then how many tickets you want to buy. They cost 10 gold each. You get like 300 gold for following the channel and stuff. So everybody should have some, unless you are a gambling addict and you whittled it all away. So there you go. Dorito Cheetos. So, Magrady, how you doing? Thank you so much for the work. Did Bullwinkle ever make a Mussolini pun? I would have to imagine, Autokey. I would have to imagine. Part-time? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in bed? Hope you're having a great day, Mark. Well, sleep at a normal time, part-time, and also stop sleeping on the ceiling and stop being upside down. So, you're a paid actor. Be a part-time sleeper. There you go. There you go. Which game are we winning? It's a copy of Dream Daddy, Mama. So you can buy a ticket to win a copy of Dream Daddy, which we'll draw in a couple hours, and give that away. And that is thanks to the kind generosity of Zell Dangerous. So if you have interest, you can do !game space how many tickets you want to buy, 10 gold per ticket. You can buy up to 100 tickets for the giveaway of Dream Daddy. Groovedex, good to see you. Happy Friday. Singular mama, just game. Pal, happy Friday, buddy. Happy Friday. Okay, so get in the giveaway if you want it. I guess we should probably get started. I don't wanna. We could just sit here all day and listen to the menu music, right? Stop putting beards on my emotes, Zelda. That's a phrase I never thought I'd... It's one of your favorite games, Groovedex? I'm concerned. You're watching on 160p right now. You can't appreciate this at 160p part-time? Come on. You made the hat, but only because your emotes ran out? Well, Lala, when are you switching? Well. Zelda, thank you so much for gifting Lala a sub. I was just about to say, Lala, when are you switching to your other account? Enjoy your emotes. Problem solved. Coral Peapod, good to see you again. How are you? We should probably start soon. No, it's fine, Zelda. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing Lala. Punch, what's up? How you doing, buddy? We are playing Dream Daddy today, yes. Hooray. You made 23,000 off a few days of stockpiling fish on Stardew? Nice, Trap. Fishing's good money. You can easily, like, you spend like half the day fishing, you can make 5 grand pretty easily once you have the iridium rod. I thought this was some dumb joke game when it was released, but it's highly polished and great fun. Probably the best dating sim you've ever played. Have you played a lot of them, Groovedex? I've never played a baiting sim. A baiting sim? A dating sim. I have fishing on my mind now, thanks to Trap. I haven't played that one either, Rakalot. I haven't played any, actually, so. The music, right, part-time? Just give it like 10 minutes, and your legs get to start bouncing, your head starts moving a little bit. This game is actually a lot of fun. You should also check out Monster Prom. Published, authored, spoken for Ninja Queen has recommended Monster Prom to me. I actually think I own Monster Prom. This is going to be stuck in your head all day. Synthwave, how you doing? Good to see you. How you been? Happy Friday. There's also the KFC dating simulator. That one's free. I actually understand that that one's actually pretty good too. It pulls you with silly pigeon dating, and then you get hit with the feels. Would be better if they would have let you buy Animal Crossing Switch at midnight. Someone didn't put in the right date in the system, so they didn't allow you to buy them. Ah, that's terrible, Coral. That happened to me at Target with D&D module before. It was really irritating. Don't do Monster Prom. It will make you rethink your actual life. Well, now I'm interested. Lala. Honey Pop stream when? No, Mulric. Also, the bit alerts are 50 bits for TTS now. We changed that at the beginning of the week. For reasons that start with an M and end with an 8. No, I'm a total sellout, and I want more money. So there's 50 bits now for that. Honeypop is prohibited to stream on Twitch. Well, there you go. There you go. For reasons. No, honestly, the reason is AutoKey. Exactly. Sad to find out that the game Domina is on everything except Xbox. You need a PC. Get one, Trap. PCs are great. You did that 2 months ago because of Mulrook. See, part-time? Wow, Earthen. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Good morning to you as well. Let's go. So I guess we should start. I understand. Mims, happy Friday. The song hurts. We're just gonna keep it going until everyone just is in tune to the beat and you can't stop. So there's character creation in this, so I guess we should get started because that's probably gonna take a while. Apparently Chipotle is offering free delivery all month and the food will come in tamper-evident packaging. Well, hang on. That's lunch sorted. Just have to wait for everyone to get here. Chipotle. It's a good burrito.
A kind gesture.
What?
Because I never do TTS and I want to see Tug become the dreamiest daddy.
Synthwave, say thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Oh, man. Part-time, please. The breakfast of champions. I mean, look, there's better burritos out there, but none quicker. We need to hear Epic Sax matched with the Dream Daddy song. Good lord. Good lord. Hang on, I don't know if I can trigger his alert. I can. Pretty close. Not bad. Not bad. So that works. Yeah. It has a very similar beat. So, okay. Let's start. Should we start? Should we start? I guess we should start. Should we play? Should we? You know, I was just thinking the only other thing that I wanted to talk about. So there was a, so the only other piece of news I have, this is for real. For real, this is not waffling. This is the last thing and then we'll start. The Nook stream team, which I founded with Twigs, which is the links right down over there. You can click on the Nook and follow everybody on the team. We opened applications today. So if you are a streamer and you're interested, you have a cozy vibe and a nice stream, we have open applications now. We'll be accepting them through the end of the month. So if you have any interest in joining the team, send us an app and we'll take a look at it. Jersey, what's up, buddy? And see how we go. All right. Keep trying to set up some chicken noodle soup in the slow cooker, and you're still not started every time I come back. Well, listen. Yeah, except everyone on the Nook is cozy and comfortable and nice, except for Mark. Alright. Yeah, part-time, you might not want to apply. I don't think you're going to get in. It was an entry for a Eurovision Song Contest. The video for it is amazing, by the way. By the by, if you've never seen the actual, thing. Alright, we should... Should we... By the way... I'm gonna start, I promise. By the way, and this is not just for this stream, but going forward, in order to ensure that we maintain our family-friendly stance on this channel, for the most part. I mean, other than innuendo. I have a new thing. In case something lewd comes up, we can take care of it. So there you go.
Phrasing?
There you go. So that's... we have that ready. Let's go. Dad tip. Dad? Dad! Wake up! Wake up, pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. The SSD borked your loading screen tips? Yeah. You don't get loading screen tips anymore with an SSD. You need that for Witcher, yes. I did, Ninja. It's obviously, anyone who is a parent knows that you pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over the recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get moving into the van because it's leaving soon.
Aww.
I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of a living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Amanda Panda.
Ugh.
Ugh, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication.
Build that dad.
Build that dad. Oh boy. Alright, everybody, settle in. This is gonna be a while. That water tip sounds like a challenge. Kellybot, what's up? Okay. Dad bod, dad bod. I mean... So we have 2 different hair levels. No, you can't spend the whole stream doing character creation? I don't remember allowing you to put stipulations on my gameplay, Nerdin. You picked the game, I choose how to play it. What do we got? Wow, that's a thin dude. In a sports bra. Some of these are very hairy. You spent your well-earned points. Okay. How do we wanna... They're binders? It's wait, doesn't... what's the Seinfeld where George makes a man bra? Don't they call it something? Is it George or is it Kramer that makes the man bra? The bro, yes. Thank you, Welfare. Yeah. You gotta build a realistically worn out dad character. Rogue, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Kramer and George, it was George's dad. Yes, thank you, AutoKey. Yes. The binder's what a lot of trans folk use. Oh, yeah. Okay. Learn something new every day. Thank you, Zelda. The head does not fit the body. I agree with that. Okay. So... why don't we do it this way? So we have 3 different body types, pretty much. Welcome back, Bishop. Happy Friday. The head is way too big on this one. Way too small on this one. Fits that one alright. So we have 1, 2, and 3 for body types. So why don't we do a chat vote? A chat vote. Either Nerdin or Twigs, could you put up a vote? For 1, 2, or 3. 1 is the fit dad, 2 is the dad bod, and 3 is the I'm going with recovering meth addict. There you go. The poll is up. Top of chat. Taiwai, welcome. How you doing? Top of the chat, you can vote for the dad bod of choice. I'm thinking we're gonna go the less hairy route. Because Daddy Chungus. Come on. Rip mobile. They should work on mobile. What does the hair checkmark do? Oh, you can turn off the body hair. Well, there you go. The poll is going. It looks like Dadbot is pulling ahead. A fat, shaved dad. He's so smooth. He's so smooth. We should be warned. Mr. Clean after retirement? This is... Yeah. Mr. Clean 10 years after his contract ran out. Okay. Where's the poll? Where's the poll at? We're at... We've got 17 votes in. It's Mr. Clean Sr. Mr. Clean's dad. He didn't want to be like his dad, so he went to the gym every day. And this is his little brother. Okay. Alright, the vote is over. Dad bod. Thick boy wins. Okay. Let's do... I think kind of a rosy complexion. A rosy complexion. Got a little color to him. Green? Oh no. That is... We can make a half-orc? A hairy half-orc? The greenest of Dream Daddies. Matt, what's up? Thought you'd stop in to see my discomfort while you wait for Borderlands 3 to download. Look at those boxers. Let's go. By the way, we are giving away a copy of this game today. So you can do !game space and then how many tickets you want to buy. They cost 10 gold each, which is the stream currency. You get like 300 for following. So it's that command, just ignore the Mass Effect trilogy. I didn't change that to Dream Daddy. So you could buy entries if you have interest in owning a copy of this game. You hate that it's a family-friendly stream right now. You gotta deal with it, Mikey. Gotta deal with it. Isn't a hairy half-orc redundant? I don't know about that. Let's give him a pinkish, like he's a little rosy, not tan. I don't want him to be super pasty, but I want him to be kind of pink. I think that one works. That one works. Okay. Heads. Did these change anything? Is it just the jawline? And we gotta do this. We have to do the strong chin, right? Like, that's mandatory. I have to stay on brand. Jube! What's up, buddy? There you go. You just didn't have enough gold to buy 100 tickets. So if you do !points, Synthwave, you can see how many points you got. Shadow. Oh, 5 o'clock shadow. Alright. There we go. There we go. You hesitate to call it a game? Well, we're just starting, June. So we're still in character creation. Alright, we're gonna do that head. I don't think we're gonna do 5 o'clock shadow, because we could do facial hair later on. Well, we might come back to that. Alright, hair. Oh boy. It's Goku. It's literally just Goku's hair. It's called Space Warrior hair. Goku really let himself go. Yeah. Is there an over-under on character generation length? I don't know. I think it took Mikey like a year, so. I'm kind of liking the swoopy with the little curl. What other options do we have? Really short. Close shorn. We could do the man bun. It only took you an hour, Mikey? Rookie. We could do the guile. Dreads. Mostly balding. How are we doing sensors? Like that, Matt. Like that. He's molding, yeah. We decided on perfection quickly. I don't know how. It's in preparation, and we'll have it for we'll have it for other games too. A redhead? Did we do? Can't really make it like graying, can you? You could put a plate on that flat top. Pink hair, purple hair, green hair. Reddish. Needs more bear. It's the Elven Rebel cut. Yeah, exactly, Earthen. Good call. I'm kind of liking the gray. Can't move your character. The gray with the swoop. 0 out of 10. You can't have graying temples. Right, we could go pure white. I think the gray is gonna work best. The swept back is pretty good. I like the curl. I like the curl. All right, eyes. Oh. Well, these are just straight ooh-woo eyes. Snake eyes. If you saw someone look at you from across the room, you would know they were the one. Alright, let's go through them one by one. Ooh, those are kinda sultry. Sad. Heart eyes. Sick of everything eyes. Those are saucy. Squints. I mean, squints are always going to be a front runner. Lord, what's up, buddy? Happy Friday. Looks like a local Italian mafia grunt coming to take your money. Is that an eye roll? I don't know what to make of those. Those are some eyes. I kind of like the snake eyes. Then we have anime eyes. We have dots. Seductive look. Number 2. And... whew, I would not be able to take. Not that I'm gonna take. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Let's pick 4, and we'll do another vote. We'll pick 4 sets of eyes, and we'll do a vote. So we have Uwu eyes. We have WTF eyes. Squint. And... eye roll? Or seductive? So let's do ooh, WTF, squint, or seductive. We'll do a chat vote. I'm making you work today. Thank you, Twigs. So we have top left, top right, squint, and then seductive, which is the one that's selected right now. I don't think we'll actually get to the game today. Give it time, Mikey. We're on the 4th menu option already. Don't forget there's an option for glasses too, so... Let's see. Squint is pulling ahead by quite a bit. Squint does fit the hair. The WTF eyes with glasses. Peggy, how are you? Is this actually about girls dating their father? No, it's about dads dating other dads, I believe. Actually. It's about our dad trying to date other dads. It's pretty incredible. And we are, if you're interested, we are giving away a copy. Takala, if I didn't say hi to you, happy Friday. I missed you come in. Ignore the Mass Effect trilogy on that command. It's Dream Daddy. The plot twist of the game is that you're the Dream Daddy all along. Bah, bah, bah. I need the dramatic hamster. Mark, send me the dramatic hamster. Unless you fell asleep. The zoom on the face in the lower corner, yeah. If you change it, it updates. There are things going on. Okay, Squint is the winner. Alright, we're going Squint. Honestly, Squint fits the hair. Nose. Oh, that is a handsome nose. That's like a Superman nose. Jeez. Think you'll stick with Stardew and Sims? Wow, that is a pointy nose. That one's leading for me right now. The tiny little nose? Crooked nose. I'm kind of thinking the very pointed nose. It almost feels like a comic book character. It works really well with the... either this one or this one. I like the pointy nose. The Superman nose? I like that one, actually. Oh, yo, Arrow, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Turn my head slightly to the left. I have a big nose. I'm doing well, Arrow. I'm doing well. Nice, Takala. Nice. Okay, I think we're gonna do that one. That one's like a Superman nose. I like that. It goes well with the squint. The face is becoming very condescending. Mouth! Oh god. Oh no. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, we forgot to change the eye color. Needs to be green eyes. Just cuz. Because I have green eyes. Okay. Hey! Oh no. Oh no. We are getting... These are... amazing. Who made this? Ooh, toothpick. I like the toothpick. A smirk? Oh no. Sticking the tongue out? What the... Can we change lip color? Oh no. Psych, please. The toothpick does work with the squint. Although, not so much the, Can we get lips that are slightly, like, normal colored? You could do... Toothpick or bust. This is amazing. A goth dad? What's your cooldown? A minute, psych. It's 1 minute. The toothpick is kind of the front runner for me. Although the full lips are nice. I think the toothpick might win. Because we haven't gotten... Brows are next, Ninja. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here, I'll fix it real quick. Better. Okay. Goth lips with the toothpick. A big smile. That's very subtle. He went from old Clark Kent to Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He turned into Carl. Suddenly Carl. Well, he would need, with the 5 o'clock shadow, then yes. We've gone full Carl. I kinda like this one. Where you're a mom dating other moms? Is there a game where you're a mom dating other moms? I don't know, Takala, actually. The frown. I think either this one or this one. The toothpick is nice, but it's a little too much. I like that one because it's kind of sarcastic. This one looks very smug and sarcastic. We're going for a very smug and sarcastic look. I feel called out. Anyway, let's look at brows. Fun fact, I have a scar in my eyebrow. And the mom dating other moms sim might not be Twitch approved. Yeah. Okay. We've got thick brows. Pointy brows. Pointy brows with no... Ooh, he's doing the... Ooh, wow, that changes the whole complexion of the face. No unibrow option. Uninstall. Eyebrows really change the percent. There's wings. There's wings. This is making me self-conscious about my eyebrows. I kind of like that one. It goes with this snarky look. I'm already... We're an hour in. I'm already out of coffee. Ninja, please. I wasn't digging for a compliment. How dare. I kind of like the snarky... That look will bring the daddies to the yard. I hate everything about this right now. Facial hair. Oh my word. Oh my. It's Blackwall. It is. It's Blackwall. I can't unsee. This is legitimately just Warden Blackwall from Dragon Age Inquisition. the 70s porn stash. I like the big bushy mustache works pretty well. So does the small mustache. The full beard is not bad. That ruins his chin though. That makes it look like he has no chin. Why am I feeling the stash? That's out of context. The bushy one actually kind of works. Right? That's like a power stash. That doesn't work at all. That just looks like... No. We kind of got a power stash going with that. It works really well with the jawline, right? It's a walrus. It's Sam Elliott. It looks like you mean business, but still want a party. Mikey. Does anybody else have a feeling like Mikey is really super into this? Okay. Glasses. I don't want to lose the jawline, so we're not going to do a beard. The jawline is important. Tarkir, what's up? When character creation takes longer than the game, well, yeah. Let's see. No. Oh god. Oh no. Feel like now, okay, this right here is a character from like an episode of Archer. It's not Magnum PI, it's Magnum XL. This guy could be on an episode of Archer. I kind of like those glasses. He's a retired cop. Oh god, are we making Clint? In Miami Vice. He's a motorcycle. He's a retired motorcycle cop. He's a retired motorcycle cop. Do we need... No, the black frames don't really work. Silver frames or white frames. Do silver. I think... I kind of like that. Oh my god. He needs arm hair to be a retired cop. You're not wrong. It works. Piercings. Oh no. As long as he doesn't start taking off the glasses and giving quippy one-liners. Hi Zelda, welcome back. He's a decorated cop to Jiggler. An eyebrow piercing? We went from motorcycle cop to Blue Oyster Cult real fast. Rogue? Rogue,
Like a way
thank
to
you
start
so
2
much
months.
for 2 months.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your new anchor. Thank you so much, Rogue. I really, really appreciate it. Motors is a macho man. We might have to do that. A single stud? No, it doesn't have the same effect. A nose stud? No, I think we might have to. Blue Oyster Cult wrote your favorite Mass Effect soundtrack. My goodness. Honest, yeah, I'm digging the piercings. All right, let's put some clothes on. This is what we like to call the Mikey Venture. Oh no. Oh no. Now that is retired cop. That is Archer if he let himself go. It's a Hawaiian shirt with a brown suit. It's not Tommy Bahama. It's definitely off-brand. It's it's like Johnny Bermuda or something. Whatever the off-brand Tommy Bahama is. Oh Lord. That's not bad. That's not bad. Daniel Caribbean. That's not bad either. The suit is pretty good. This he looks like with this he looks like a bouncer at like a low rent who at a strip club that thinks they're high rent. Good Lord. What is happening? I think we have to go with I think we have to go with the tan suit. It's so good. All of them work. It's gotta. Okay, so definitely a retired cop to used car salesman. It's definitely this one, right? Alright. Give me 2 minutes. I need to get more coffee real quick. Before we... Reminds you of Sam Ash from Burn Notice. Alright. Let me grab more coffee real quick. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. And then... I don't even know... I have no idea what's happening right now. I'll be right back. Darkspawn Taint. Number 2, you were robbing from a dwarven tide where castless were forced to defend it, so I'm in a bad mood. You need to die. Please, no. I thought we were just gonna stab him. That was so much better. This is Calheral! Why did Sigrun disapprove? That was great. Oh man. That was fantastic. Ouch. That hurt. You two can go away now. Ice. Alright, just the collector now. 34 hit. No! Come on. Really? Okay. You do need to play Darkest Dungeon, Mikey. Gurgi, happy Friday. Good to see you. Alright. Here is our dad. He's a retired cop. Kai Andy, how you doing? Good to see you. You didn't know there's a game called Dream Daddy. Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Not only is there a game called Dream Daddy, but you can win it. We're giving away a copy. Takala, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend if we don't see you again. If you do ! game and then the number of tickets you want to buy, you can enter for a chance to win a copy of Dream Daddy. Graciously donated for giveaway by Zeldangerous. Part-time. It's 2 a.m. Go to bed. What is wrong with you? Go to bed. Take care, part-time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Game 0. Bufu. This is why no one likes you. Alright. Are we ready? Our retired motorcycle cop turned used car salesman. I love the interactions on the menus. Like that animation is really nice. I like that. Thought I'd throw that out there.
Name that dad.
Name that dad. Kind of curious, but it feels wrong. Yep. You got, yeah, I think you settled on it, Kai Andy. You need to get up and brave going to the store to see if they have corned beef and cabbage. We got ours last week, thankfully. Bruce Pistachio. Yep, well, that's sorted. Earthen genius. Bruce Pistachio. Not from where he's from, Mulric. The double C is only for those from the north, and he's a southern boy. Bruce boat. Bruce Pistachio. What are these menu options? I can't take this. I'm not okay. This is not okay.
Be that dad.
Be that dad. Sometimes inspiration just hits you, Earthen.
Phrasing?
Yes. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler? What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from top of the pile and we begin looking through it. He is a retired motorcycle cop, yes. Look at her smile, yeah. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I, the only way your mother and I. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. Just like your dad. You're gonna be a cop, just like your dad. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Made me so proud. Nice. Halloween, when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume? You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep, definitely repressed that memory. The glasses go so well with the costume, right? Hey, talking. Yes. Happy Friday. And this was you and your horse phase. Dad. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. You're gonna be a princess dragon because of reasons. Exactly. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later on down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scamumist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Good lord. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Yes, I know, Ninja. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, or pooped her pants during a sleepover. Mark, what's up? Big Beard, good to see you. It's the greatest name for a ska band ever. It's not bad. Scommunist Manifesto. It's gotta be... I mean, we're a cop. So the backstory for our dad is that we're a retired cop. So obviously it's going to be firing a flaming tennis ball at the police station. What did you walk into? Just a normal day, Mark? Happy Friday, buddy. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Oh, okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. Someone made a video game out of my life. Is he in a ska band? The Scommunist Manifesto, Earthen. Apparently. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy Tostita blasts. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Bad. Still, can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him, and he says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. "Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever." You're right. Ananda! Happy Friday, I hope you're doing well. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Take care, Jube. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away. I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features washer and dryer hookups. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Thank you for the lurk, Ninja. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. I used to, Cave. This family is a tiny disaster. Oh boy. Thank you for the lurk, Synth. Appreciate it. Yeah, Cave, I did radio, like, 20 years ago. Cozier than one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you wanted to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? Hey, Dot. Pretty much just character creation. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah. You're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blockading the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then we'll check the area out. I heard 40. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown, and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? Dog park, coffee. Dog park, coffee. Oh god. Oh god, no. It's the worst decision in life. Dog park or coffee. Coffee dogs. Can the dogs deliver coffee? Ah. Coffee. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. Shoo shoo. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. Oh my goodness, this is Tug. What are you talking about, Mikey? Have fun, Zelda. See you in like 6 days. Remember to shower. Like every other day, at least. I wish literally anything was convenient walking distance from your house. The only thing I have is a bar that has pizza. So, I mean, that's a plus, but yeah. I mean, I guess. After 8 years, I finally get to play Borderlands 3. Thank you, Matt. Have fun. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? Oh my god, it is me. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Bad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and you know, you're that jerk who left their mug. Jeez, it is me.
Dad.
I'm being called out. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
Hey.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around in well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's, kinda dumb.
Hey.
It gets me mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey.
So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu, and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, black coffee. A classic. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You, Black Emperor, is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes, and I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Good lord. I know those references. He's just as awkward, yeah. Medium?
Ah.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets out to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey! Hey! Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support, you sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. Bruce listened to Less Than Jake. I don't know. Come on. What do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Ska's just awkward flashbacks to high school. What is ska? Mark, get out. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Bruce.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure maybe we'll come by from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes to the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
Just look it up, Mark. You will not be disappointed. Operation Ivy, yeah. Mikey's recommendation is a good one. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. How about No? The name for it is No. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste, so if you want us doing free creative labor, I think it would be commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedys? The grateful banana bread. Right said banana bread. God. Banana bread Kennedys is really good. Although right said banana bread is also good. Let's go banana bread Kennedys. You know, like the punk band?
Hey, yeah.
I thought you said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Nope.
What?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah. Banana bread
Phrasing?
Kennedys. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Oh.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey, yeah. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See? It sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? We should get back to unpacking. The game rapidly approaches critical levels of awkward. I mean, that was... Oh, look, it's Shane. That was, like, the first moments of the game. It reached critical levels of awkward. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? Is it right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor? Already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Wow.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. This is like the Haley of Dream Daddy. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Bruce. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers. But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
Good one.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Oh.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Lord McDonald.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come... She's gone. Haley would never bring someone else cookies. Don't say that name, you'll wake up part-time trigger. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Ha, don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. It's definitely Haley. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Is the missus around? Mr. actually, and, no. Not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you, close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
Oh.
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Not yet, Mama. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around.
Yeah.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway?
Ah.
I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Let's get some fresh air. Joseph probably wants his plate back. Let's get some fresh air. Let's hit the park down the road. I saw a ton of dogs there when we drove past. Yeah, dog park. Okay, will you help me steal a dog? For the last time, I can't fit a dog into the pockets of my cargo shorts. It's physically impossible.
Yeah.
You're breaking my heart, Pops. Dad tip number 18, always carry a pocket knife. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. 21 was eat lots of broccoli. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Oh! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. It's a cute little doggo. Hello, did you throw this thing at my head? I like your necktie. Hello. Arf, arf. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Chin. I give him some little scratches under his chin. Ooh, his tail is wagging at top speeds. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. Clint when he's off. Could totally see Clint in a Hawaiian shirt. Thinking he's cool. It's a new technique. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. Ooh. Why did eggplants just fly out from behind him? Should we just leave this up? I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Chimera May, happy Friday. This is not good. That's a good thing? Mikey, is that what pheromones look like? Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Bruce, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading The Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Oh no. What is happening? Oh no, what is happening? Go on, Daisy. Tell them about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Wait, what is happening? Is this combat? DHTR? Brag item? What is DHTR? Daughter? Item. Art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of of a cornucopia Amanda did in the 1st grade. Cute. It isn't very impressive, but Amanda's genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP, you regain 20 HP. What is it? Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang. My high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Oh my god. What is happening? Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Oh my god. What is... This is... Okay, so this is hilarious. Number 1, this is hilarious. Number 2, this is not far removed from what actually happens. This is... No, Earthen, this is 100% what happens. Item. A band-aid. With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket. Take a knee and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree it's an unusual gesture. You lose 10 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. We are losing. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Item. Spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow. Congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Ooh. Self-inflicted wound. Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Oh no. I can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter.
Sorry to interrupt.
Heal! Heal, welcome in. Welcome everybody from Heel Street. I don't know what's happening, but I have a thing for this. Heel, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody from Heel Street. My name is Tug. We're playing Dream Daddy, and my lord, I have no idea what's going on. How was your stream, Heel? PC Building Simulator. Wow. How is that game? Thank you so much for those follows. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My goodness. So we're playing Dream Daddy. We're also giving away a copy of Dream Daddy. If you want to enter that, it costs 10 gold to buy a ticket. Gold is the stream currency. You get a bunch of gold for following, so you can do !game space 1 to buy 1 ticket for 10 gold. So... A week off after having the flu, oh no. Just pretend that, yeah, just pretend that command that I didn't update. It says Dream Daddy. So... Yeah, we're in the middle of a brag off with another dad, which is apparently being played like Pokemon, and I just accidentally I hit this one to see what it does. And so this one I tried to swap out my daughter for another kid, but we only have one daughter. Thank you for the clip, nerd. Oh boy. It's easy peasy when you're within IT, yeah. It's a pretty interesting... That's a pretty interesting game, actually. Revelant, how you doing? The Iced Dragon, how you doing? The Ice Dragon, welcome in. Due to all guests canceling and no audience? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. We have a... I don't think a grade card is going to go well. Let's find out. We're probably going to lose this brag off. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Man, Dad. Awesome grades! Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it's kinda weird. You lose 5 HP. Brian's... Words aren't all Daisy's good at, by the way. Her math is amazing. One time, I actually called her to double-check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, you lose 10 HP. Dang, really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Arrgh, did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? What is happening? What is happening? My goodness. Ooh. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world, yeah. Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell, happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. Not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Pistachio. Our dad's name is Bruce Pistachio, by the way. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go take a nap. This is Bruce Pistachio, retired motorcycle cop. All this sunlight is making me real tired. I don't think I got enough sleep last night. Cave, stop throwing things away. You slept for 14 hours. Exactly. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Bruce! Bro!
Hey!
I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro! Bro.
Oh.
Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever.
Oh.
It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey!
Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now.
Hello, hello.
Hello, and hello, cute baby. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we were rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Nice.
I was working out in California, just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. Sonkai, welcome. Hello, cute baby. Thanks for the follow. Mama, please. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and, we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Hmm?
It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids?
Hmm?
Ain't life something, bro? Right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3.
Hmm?
Keg Stand Craig?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Hmm.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg? Right. He was very good at it.
Hmm.
Ah, bro, hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep my heart rate up. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the old days. Jeff? What's up, buddy? Alright, sure, sounds great.
Hmm?
Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives little waves, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Bro lunch. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bruh." I mean, technically, he's not wrong? He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just... You're my little girl. And it's gonna be weird not having you around.
Ah.
I'll come visit and I'll text you every day and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. You gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog?
Yeah.
Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. Earthen Nerdin cashed in Flex Friday Game Choice, which is one of the channel point rewards. So for 175,000 points, you get to pick what I play on Friday. And that is what was picked by Nerdin. Because she's terrible. She's a terrible person. Do not applaud, Nerdin. Do not encourage such behavior. You have 143, almost time for BioShock? Hal, I forgot to tell you, I'm never streaming again. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee review your application, blah blah blah, Her face drops. Regret to inform you we were unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay, I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just wanted to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. Keep saying I'm terrible, because you are. What game did he choose? Hal is close to cashing in to make me play BioShock. I've never played BioShock. Well, no. I played BioShock 1 for 5 minutes. Swam into the building, my character jabbed a rusty needle that he found in an abandoned building into his arm, and then I got irritated and turned it off, and I've never played BioShock since. So there you go. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but listen, I probably shouldn't push her on it. You listen. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but... yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place for yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. I gotta attend a union meeting. I'm going clubbing. Okana, how you doing? The BioShock series is amazing. Play them all? No. I'm secretly the mayor. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat, wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly? He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game? Nice. Which game? You know. The game? The one that's on tonight? The game on TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm still a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow? Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Sports ball. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Mephistopheles, happy Friday. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Dad tip 46. Do it once, do it right. Wow, I guess I really didn't think that plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Give me 2 seconds. Real quick. I just gotta stretch my legs and get some water, because this is a lot more reading than I was anticipating. You think it's your transition and I'm ending? Well, I'm gonna transition right now to my BRB screen so that I can get some water. I will be right back. Anticipated. Meanwhile, in the background, my highway is not connected to anything. I am laser focused. Don't snicker at me. I'm being mocked. Taking too much damage! No! 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 What do I do now? Am I right? I landed on it, and that killed it. Bishop, get up and go to the gym. Now. I'll wait. Go on.
It's the hog hut, that does.
Oh, but that's quite a key. For the hog hut? Why did he just smile like that? His face is Michael Cera, his voice is so not. Where did you get the key? What did I just launch? Oh, it just ate away the wall? Oh! Alright. Pink Anchor sub badge? Yeah, they added a 2-month sub badge. So it goes from purple to pink to red to yellow to rainbow to the logo one. They did that like last month. They didn't tell anybody. I still don't think they've announced it, actually. Officially. It just happened. Okay. I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign that hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover over the bartender. Can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. Yeah, March Madness got canceled. That was crazy. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you, Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often. Abort! Abort!
Phrasing?
No, actually, just moved to this part of town today. I'm Bruce, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey, sailor.
Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No, Mary, no. Maybe some other time.
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. This is amazing. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. Broody boy likes the other team. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Bruce.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town, actually. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
Oh.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh. Okay.
Huh.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things.
Oh.
You like shots? Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. I love shots. I like shots. No. Shots fired. I have to do it for the joke. Have to. I don't think we're going to get any eggplants on this one. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, that didn't go well. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Bruce, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his hand tattoo. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. I like your hand tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. We're not doing well with Robert. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever, she was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha! I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. Are you heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. Ooh. I lived in the cul-de-sac down this way. Does everybody live here? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors, well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Bruce. So we doing this or what? What? You know. You want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. I'll catch you around, Mr. Whiskey. Sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Missed a chance with Shane 2.0? I have no idea. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work. Oh, God. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out. This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Oops, must have winked back out. Check my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get you swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig, and I do want to catch up. Fine. Go to the gym. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but then let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes that I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Is Shane a Stardew Valley thing? Yes. Shane is a moody, broody, drunken boy in Stardew Valley. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Help. This is it. This is how I die. It'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. I am not making the right choices. Bro. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them?
Oh.
Shane's a lot more difficult to approach than Robert. He high fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we're on treadmills. Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What's everything else? Craig laughs.
Hey.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? And why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sins? You're actually not far off from the truth. Oh no. Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I check out my hot bod. I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I mean, have you seen our outfit? That's obviously the answer. Cheeseburger in paradise, man. Come on. The goal is to live my life with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? What? No, I don't like this story. Yeah. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction. So of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Bro.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Bro.
So we're running out of that frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. If you play, you'll just hear my impersonations. You're welcome. And the next day, he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves, the Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You didn't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's a protein shake, bruh. Oh. Thank you. Hey, Limer. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow. This is really good.
Hey.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Nice.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your, speed. No pun intended, bruh. The right ones are Limer. You just gotta find the right one. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. Welcome back, Jube. We haven't really picked yet. We've only met a couple. We got into a bragging fight with somebody, which was interesting. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from a pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and I lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. We're a hot mess. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and I'm feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I want to check my watch, and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, what room was it? 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. You gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs to the left, can't miss them. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Bruce. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye?
Oh.
Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Ah.
The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Ugh, that book. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 from your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega?
Ah.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing her assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road... I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Ah.
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Ah.
Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still in a little bit of shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. You're welcome, Earthen. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali then the whole time? It was a very productive meeting.
Oh.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Part Flex Friday game and part reading stream. It's a twofer. Does that sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Singular thing. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. A Wild Mount podcast? Ooh. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. Can't believe you would... Dad? I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just My friend. Guys and girls can be friend. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after a greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious? We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes for them to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and it isn't funny. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda.
Hey.
Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Pistachio had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over her display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, to which this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. You look like Archer. He's basically a retired, overweight Archer, yes. Why must every Amanda be cursed with an Ann middle name? Dead Goth and Beyond is amazing. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Hey.
Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Let's look at... Ooh, ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. There's only one #1 dad. Then why are there so many mugs in here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not #1, then where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. It's a vampire. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon if you'll... Will you leave if I give you a coupon?
Ah.
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager? I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. It's a vampire Karen. Zed, how you doing, buddy? Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Datatrodden 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He comes in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long Haul, Paranormal, Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts.
Oh.
Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck-driving ghost-hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. Can't steer on them ice roads. Let us use the EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed to get a good night's sleep. Pew, pew, pew. Zzz, zzz. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. I have to take this phone call. I will be right back. That one is excellent. 100%. That was excellent. It's what we might be doing for the rest of the day. How dare you? Boom! Boom! Oh, I gotta go all the way back. Jeez. Let me open. Open sesame. Nope, not a word. Not a word. Didn't see nothing. Knock knock. Oh, oh! That was not what I...
Like that.
I can't. First Thumbelina, now this. This must be where Tom Thumb lived, right? Hey, Thumbelina. But you watch it.
You stepped on Thumbelina. That was my favorite tale.
Why is that?
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable.
Oops. Sorry. Like how he just wiped his boot. Alright. Sorry about that. So actually I'm gonna wrap up there. I have to my kids will be home in a little bit anyway. But I wanted to I'm also like I'm not feeling that great right now. It's just like stressing me out right now. So I'm gonna wrap up there. Apologies for a shorter stream. But that's where I'm gonna wrap up. We'll get I'll let you guys know over the weekend what's going on for next week. It pretty much sounds like my kids are gonna be out of school for a while. And then we'll make a plan for next week over the weekend and figure out what we're gonna do about having the kids home and stuff while I'm streaming. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a ton of fun. Let's draw the giveaway before we wrap up. So if you want a chance at winning a copy of Dream Daddy, which is ridiculous and fun, make sure you enter now, ! Game space, and then how many tickets you want to buy. They cost 10 gold each. It's absolutely hilarious. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend you play it. I'm interested to play through it. So last chance if you want to get in on the giveaway for the game, a copy of the game, which was graciously gifted by Zell Dangerous for the stream. All right, we're gonna close the giveaway and pick a winner very, very soon. Polished, how you doing? Good to see you again. All right. Everybody in. There you go, Elk. Elk, happy Friday. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Apologies for cutting it short. I don't do well with this kind of stuff. And like with my wife, with Wifeboat being in nursing, it's difficult. Like she doesn't get to get away. So it stresses me out more. All right, we're going to close the giveaway there. And pick a winner. Why didn't it go? Pick a winner. There we go. Earth. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Mama Dragon was the first one. Mama Dragon. I didn't see the, it didn't pop up the thing. No, just one winner. I clicked and it didn't work, so I clicked again and it drew twice. So, Mama Dragon. I'm going to DM you on Discord. There you go. I shot you a DM on Discord with the Humble Bundle link so that you can claim that and it'll carry over to Steam. So there you go. Thank you again, Zelda, for getting us that key. That's super kind of you. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun. This game's ridiculous. Hi, Shark. Bye, Shark. So let's raid somebody and keep this love train going. By the way, quick reminder again, if you are a streamer and you're interested, the Nook, we opened our apps today. They'll be open for the rest of the month. So if you're interested, if you have a cozy stream and you want to join our little tight-knit crew, then please send in some applications and we'll go over them over the next month or so. And I'm looking forward to expanding our cozy little corner of the internet. So that's all for me. I'll be back on Monday. I'll let you guys know on Discord and on Twitter what's going on stream schedule wise. Probably Stardew next week. That's a pretty easy game to stream, particularly when the kids are home. So we'll figure all that out over the weekend and I'll let you know what's going on with that. Other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Friday. I hope you all have a great, great weekend, and I'll see you bright and early on Monday. So until that point, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody. Pull-ups, and I do it while the shower's warming up. So I have my shirt off, I'm doing pull-ups, and my daughter walks by and squeezes my side and says, guess the diet isn't back on track, and just walks away. So, okay. Because he's the most unlikable. Whoa. Is Cassandra drunk?